Hey everyone, Nick Engvall here. Before we get into today's episode, I want to tell you about some of the people that make the sneaker history community and this podcast possible. It's more important than ever to think about who you give your money to when you're buying clothing to go with your kicks. Our friends at Guilty Goods started their brand with a goal of giving back, especially to the communities that make sneaker culture possible. With every purchase from Guilty Goods, at least 10% of the proceeds are donated to organizations like Big Brothers and Big Sisters, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, the Movement for Black Lives, and many more. You can save 30% on your order by using the code HISTORY at guiltygoods.us. Again, that's history at guiltygoods.us for 30% off, and you can feel good about your purchase knowing you're supporting a meaningful cause. Sneakers are all about presentation, and if you're like me, displaying your kicks at home or in the office is just as important as when they're on your feet. Sneaker Throne makes sneaker display cases featuring customizable LED lights, drop-side cases to showcase the entire side of the shoe, not just the heel or the toe, the whole shoe. They've also got display cases for trading card collectors and hat collectors. To me, it's the perfect way to display your collection. You can save at least 10% on your Sneaker Throne order by using the code HISTORY at sneakerthrone.com. That's history at sneakerthrone.com. If you're a Patreon supporter or a member of our Discord community, you already know about Kicks with V Hot Sauce and his small batch, locally sourced hot sauce. V has been one of the biggest supporters of sneaker history and the podcast since the early days. He's currently the defending champion in our community trivia nights competition. Kicks with V Hot Sauce has been a huge hit with the community. You can save 10% on your order by using the code SneakerHistory10 at kickswithvhots.com. That's SneakerHistory10 at kickswithvhots.com. Now, you're probably here because you like sneakers, and if you join the Discord, you know our community is about so much more than that. Whether it's the marathon-like community calls, trivia night debates, the in-person meetups, or just sharing our favorite experiences, we found that although we have such different backgrounds, we all have some unexpected shared passions. Not only does the entire community look out for each other when it comes to releases, we're like a support group for life in general. You can join the Discord community for free by heading to the show notes of this episode. After you're done listening to this episode, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to have someone show their appreciation. Now let's get into today's episode.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Oh, what a move!
LeBron James with no regard for human life. Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Iverson against Gill. The crowd on its feet. Allen for the win.
Welcome to the Sneaker History Podcast.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the Sneaker History Podcast. Got the whole crew. We'll do a little My Starting Five, a little live action. Make sure you're subscribed to us on Twitch, on YouTube. If you're listening to this, there's a much better visual aspect to the content that we're offering now. So make sure you connect to us on a more modern, I guess it's not a device.
Medium.
Platform. There you go. Thank you.
Platform.
Look at our beautiful faces all day, guys. Come on. We're worth looking at sometimes.
Exactly. But anyway, how you guys doing?
I mean, besides being elbow deep in poop, I'm cool, you know? Like, it's just, what else would I say? Like, I'm cool.
I was thinking about your situation, Mike, and it was one of those things where you want to avoid the blowout whenever you're playing sports. And now being a dad, you also want to avoid that blowout as well. So,
bro, reflexes have gotten quicker. I can't get any faster. No, you see it coming. No, diaper, cover it. No, don't get on me.
Gravity.
No, but sometimes you lose that battle. You look down, you're like, I'm covered in poo right now. That's what's up.
Man, that's birth control right there. That's like, I'm gonna have a second car before I get shit on. Like, literally.
It's cool though. It's worth it though. They're fun. Just, you know, it's not that awesome where you're like, there's literally crap on me. But other than that, it's like they're cool.
I'm basically wearing this maternity dress, so I'm like ready to have a kid. So let's do this.
Oh man. All right. So I guess like let's I guess we set the tone. So this episode we're gonna do the third signature shoe, which I had to think a little bit harder on this one than normal. So I don't know. I'm ready for it though. I feel pretty good, pretty confident. We got a lot of good options out there on the board. And,
question. Can we just do 5? Can we not do a 6th man in the interest of like there's not a lot of third shoes?
I was going to ask, can we do 3s? Because I thought that pool was shallow.
3 threes?
3 threes?
I mean, I say we do 5 and then
Okay.
Maybe some honorable mentions that we forgot, right?
Fair enough.
The sixth man. But this basically came to my head because of the Giannis shoe, right? The Freak 3, which Robbie despises, I love, which is also the perfect dynamic for this podcast. And yeah. So Mike, Rowett, one of you guys want to run through the rules here real quick?
Yeah, go for it. All right. So we do it fantasy football style snake draft where we will have one person who starts and the first and last person will go twice and we will pick 5. Once it's off the board, it is gone. And I'm guessing for this particular instance, we're going model and not colorway, correct? So once it's off the board, I can't say this in a different colorway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
All right. So we're off the board on that. And how we pick an order today, guys?
We always struggle with this part, so I'm going to find a random number generator. Keep talking, guys.
All right.
So
things and stuff.
So
well, go ahead.
We're gonna leave like there's multiple variations of what a third signature shoe is, right? So if a player had 2 shoes with one brand and then swapped to another, or potentially,
Well,
Well,
I was wondering about that.
No, you can do that. I thought that'd be cheating, but in the interest of limited, real estate in terms of shoes to choose from, that'd work.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Perfect.
Mine are all fucking thoroughbreds.
Oh, here we go. This is how we're starting with that.
Already.
Robbie, you go 4. I'll go 3.
No.
No.
Just for that. Robbie, you go 4. I'll go 3. Nick go 2. Mike go 1. Cool.
All right.
All right. We ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right. I mean, just because I have to for the purpose of who we are and what our group shoe is, I have to pick the Jordan 3 as my first shoe off the board.
Well,
Right.
duh. Good
I mean,
call.
yeah.
If I didn't, I feel like Robbie would come beat me up. I mean,
I think Robbie would run you over with those thoroughbreds that he's.
So if you don't know what a Jordan 3 is and you're new to everything sneakers, I threw one up on the screen for you to check out. But anyway, yeah. So I'm up next. I'm ready for this.
Go for it.
I pulled it out of the closet.
Uh-oh.
Reebok Answer 3.
That was one of my...
I swear I thought you said
Allen
Reebok.
Iverson.
That's actually a good shoe. Like,
It's a very good shoe.
Yeah, it's a great shoe. I mean, this is a little dirty and a little beat up, but
Back to the war room. Scratch off that off my list.
All right. I mean, Mike, you got the first pick. There's no scratching off for you as far as I'm concerned.
right?
That's fine.
you scratch off on your own time in the bathroom.
Yeah.
alone.
Talk about yeah, I'm up next, and I will go with the T-Mac 3 for.
Oh,
third
damn
overall.
you, man!
That's a
Definitely
good
one of mine as well, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yep.
Man. So I have to go with the LBJ 3. It legitimately is one of my favorite shoes in the line. Tank.
The classic or the Zoom Soldier?
No, this the normal LeBron 3. I'll leave the Soldier for other people. Just the metal aglets and then the metal lace tips. What's funny is the aglet is the lace tip. Right?
The eyelet. Yeah, the eyelet's the both metal eyelet and aglet, so they slam together when you walk.
Man, it's so damn loud.
Yeah.
I love that shoe though. It's super paddy and cushiony. It's a good one. Oh, now. Oh.
So
great shoe.
We're still leaving the Soldier 3 on the board though, correct?
Soldier 3 is still on Z board. I don't love the Soldier 3 as much as Nightwing or other people. It's good. Not my thing though. What I am gonna have to do though, it's a toss up between the Kyrie 3 and Vince Carter 3. I'm going Vince Carter though. Artist deduction, hose jump like Vince Carter. I bought J. Cole tickets in October. I'm really excited. But yeah, Vince Carter 3. Any colorway. They're all just like, that's literally just memories. Like Vince Carter to ever have seen play, top 3 players in my book. It's like most amazing top. Yeah, I can go top whatever. Vince Carter's this top blank, top this is Vince. There we go, baby. Ooh,
that is a beautiful shoe. I forgot about that one.
God damn, it's a good looking shoe. I think we did another list and somebody said Vince. Somebody didn't say Vince Carter, and Nick, I think you brought up Vince Carter, and that stuck with me. I'm bringing up Vince this time. I love that shoe.
I can't mess with the shocks. Can't do it.
No, they're awful, but just the nostalgia and the design, man, the player.
Now these kids don't know. So it's funny you mentioned the Kyrie 3, Robbie, because that was the debate I was having with myself. And I'm going to go with the aforementioned Zoom 3s, but I'm really hoping that the Kyrie 3s stay there until my next pick. But for my official pick, I'll go Zoom Soldier 3s.
Soldiero.
All right. I'm back up?
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know if Robbie's going to hate me for this, but I'm just going to do it. What else can I,
Do it on him.
Do it. Is this like the Minnesota Vikings where you're going to run out of time?
There we go.
Oh.
The Kobe 3 Adidas.
Clever guy.
Man, I wish this shoe would have released.
Happy.
I wish this shoe would have released. This is by far my favorite Kobe Adidas shoe, hands down.
The Batman lows is what I call them. That's like a Batman shoe. Just Batman lows.
Oh man, I wouldn't even think about picking that one. But I'm gonna stick in the same vein. I'm gonna go with the Nike Kobe 3 as my pick, and then I guess I go again.
Yes, you do.
And
I thought that would slip more. The Kobe 3, I know it's a performance juggernaut. A lot of people love playing in it. That shoe's fucking ugly.
I love how ugly it is. It's so ugly that it's good to me.
Try to give Nick a second to pull it up. Are you going to pull it up?
I was trying to find it.
Hold on. As Nick is going,
MVP
the Prelude pack. Pick the Prelude pack one because that's like the most beautiful colorway of it.
Let people know. No, get the MVP. Now let people know. The one time.
Let them know. The one time for the one time.
One time for the one time. Any more for any more. So, Mike, how are you feeling? Because you were probably the most vocal about your picks being taken away from you. Are you in a better place?
Good. I'm in a better place. I've come down off my my streamism. I'm back.
Fair enough.
All right, I'll try and give Nick a chance to pull it up, but I'll go to my third pick for the sake of time. And look at that! Perfect
There
time.
she blows.
There it is.
So it is beautiful though. The shank is so little. The trigger, the heel trigger, is so little. It's a really cool design cue, but just man, that shoe's ugly.
Love it, man. I don't know.
That's a Ken Link, I think.
I believe.
I think that's the last Ken Link design from the Kobe line before Avar took it over.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, Ken.
Sorry about you, bro. So next one, I am actually going to go kind of off the beaten path. I just kind of really like the shoe for some reason, just haven't bought it. But I'm going to go with the Yeezy 350 or Yeezy 700 V3. That's
Judges?
the third signature, right?
Yeah, totally
allowing this? Are we allowing this, judges?
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, that's a version 3. That's a third one. That totally counts.
Yes.
I didn't think of it, but like it literally has 3 in the name. Variant 3.
So that's kind of crazy because I didn't even think about Kanye's being a thing, right? Like,
what's wild is like, are they their own lines? 300, 700, 350,
I would think
500.
so.
I mean, that'd be like the soldier and then the ambassador and then whatever,
Yeah.
Pick one.
I agree with that.
That's cool.
That shoe's gorgeous, though. I mean,
I love that shoe.
I think a lot of the Kanye stuff, I just feel weird about buying shoes from him more than anything because it tends to have a little too much meaning.
It feeds the beast.
Yeah. But
I think you're up next, Nick.
all right. What? I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Y'all are definitely not ready for this, though. Let's see here. The Koston 3.
Deep cut. All right.
Deep cut.
Inspired by the Air Jordan 12.
Yep.
One of my favorite skate shoes of all time. Probably my second favorite Koston shoe behind the Koston 1.
Nice.
We're gonna have a couple of skate shoes in this list, but I
so.
definitely Googled the Koston stuff from S.
As did I, and I was hoping to pick that up as an honorable mention or a sixth man, but well done, Nick. I guess I'm up next, and I will go with the aforementioned Kyrie 3. I just really like certain colorways of it, especially that Mamba mentality. That's probably one of the 15 most beautiful shoes I've ever seen, just based on the color, based on the detail. I could wax poetic about it. I think I have in previous episodes, but yeah, I feel very happy with my pick.
Good stuff.
That's a good one.
All right, Robbie, you get the twofer.
I have a lot of Kyrie 3s. I love that shoe, man. It's a great shoe.
Yes.
So this next one, the naming convention is just really dumb. I think they cleaned it up in recent years, but the D Lillard 3 by Adidas. Damian Lillard 3. Here's why I like it. It has this really cool, awkward, upside down, like L7 weenie shape going on between like
a
the
rectangle
midsole.
or 90 degree.
Yeah, so like there's a line coming up from the midsole to like this plastic plate where the lacing can happen. It's like customizable lacing, and then it has like a triangle design towards the heel.
Oh, yeah, I remember these.
There's really cool, weird lines, really cool, weird tongue. His logo, I love that logo. The D with the wings. Yep. He used to be a dunker. I mean, Dame can still dunk, but now he's known for just like jacking it up from 40. But Dame has a lot of athleticism, and the little wings on the logo, that was really cool. I believe they had bounce in them. I never had a pair, but weirdly enough, I was at like some sneaker event in Portland, and somebody had a whole bunch of Dame 3 PEs, and I remember just holding them each in hand, like different universities and Blazer exclusives, and it's like, damn, this is so sick. And I've never owned a pair, but definitely a really unique, weird shoe. But I like it. This next one, the P-Rod 3 by Nike.
Well done.
Nicely played.
The black and red colorway, the white and black, it doesn't matter. That's just such, I don't know. It's like I'm not really into skate shoes that aren't. I don't even like Nike SBs really that much anymore. It's for me, it's more of like the tongue gets in the way. Not a huge fan. But with these, I don't know. P-Rod's just like I've been playing Tony Hawk. Let's put it that way.
Who's your main?
I approve of that.
I got the Tony Hawk remake.
Yeah.
I like quilting. The only time I've ever loved a 2 is when it has like the Don C quilt. I like how some of the 2s, some of the 3s have that kind of quilt pattern on the quarter panel. Mm-hmm. There's a cool shoe, man. Very, very cool shoe.
All right. Love that pick, Robbie. I think I'm up next. So, yeah, I'll go off the beaten path. Give me the Fila 97s, which were the Grant Hill 3. And kind of going off that signature line that we had drafted previously, I realized how much I love the Grant Hill line as a whole. And then I saw that he got a lifetime deal with Fila. So, Grant, why don't you go ahead and throw some of your boys' way? I know I tend to be team swoosh over everything, but I wouldn't mind some Filas in the old mailbox. So
that's a cool shoe I forgot existed.
Yeah, that was on my list. Thanks, Rohit.
You're welcome.
Put it up here real quick. I didn't get a chance to go through and grab everything out of the garage that I wanted. So, Fila.
Man, there's a black and white Fila 97 that looks really good.
Yep, it's a beautiful shoe. It's really, really a nice shoe. I'm back up.
Yes.
I'm gonna go a little modern on you guys. I haven't seen this shoe in person yet, but just strictly based off of the pictures, I'm super into it.
Do it.
The Don issue 3.
Okay.
Wow.
That is clean.
That is a very nice shoe.
I think like Adidas, I mean, the Trae Young shoe, Dame stuff. I think Adidas basketball is super underrated right now.
I gotta say it.
I like it.
A lot of people are stoked on like the Cut GT and all these like Nike basketball, man. It's been the same thing. They know what works and just been repackaging it for a long time. Adidas stuff looks unique. Like it has flavor to it. It's like, damn, if I want really good mashed potatoes, I'm gonna go to Nike basketball. So if I want like garlic fries with like kimchi mayo on the side,
Ooh.
meet that some of that Adidas basketball.
Man, I'm hungry.
Yeah. I can smell the food I cook. I didn't eat it yet. I'm like, man, this all smells good. Thanks, Rob. You're making me hungrier.
My bad.
All right, Mike, you're up.
It's my turn. So, two-piece. Number one is going to be the Nike, I think, Air Grippy Max 3. It is the one with the diagonal strap across, all leather, looks basically based completely off the cleat. Love that shoe. Is one of the first, shoes I remember having as a kid, and I just more nostalgia for me. Mm-hmm. And to finish me off here, I'm going to D-Rose 3. One of my favorite players. I love the D-Rose lineup to about 4 models in. And D-Rose 3 will finish it off for the day.
Damn it, Mike. Look, I even had that one pulled out.
Yeah, dude, it's a clean shoe. You're
ready for it.
Shoe.
All right, so shoot, that was I was invested in the Rose line, man. All right, what do we got left here?
James Harden.
Oh, there's plenty of options.
That shoe was garbage. I had that shoe. That shoe was absolute garbage.
Zoom Freak 3, Nick. Make it happen.
AKA the KD7, same shoe.
I mean, so
KD3, Paul George 3.
I kind of want to, but I think I got to go with the KD3 because the KD3 in that bright ass yellow colorway.
Stoplight. I mean,
stoplights. Yeah, the stoplight bag because it was a Grinch.
Something.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Same time.
And the red pair that he wore at All Star, right?
Yeah.
It's like super, I don't know, translucent or something.
Washington Redskins PE scoring titles. There's a lot.
And I had the Washington Redskins PE and I let it go.
Man, that's a fuck up. That shoe's beautiful.
What to make him feel better?
That's what he wore at Rucker Park, right? I believe that's what he wore at the Rucker was his Washington Redskin.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I might be wrong.
Man. All right. Where are we at?
I think I'm up next, and I will go with the Nike Vic 3s from Michael Vick.
That's a great pick.
I really like the Vic.
Oh, man, I didn't even think about those.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Everything that guy did, unfortunately, is going to be with the darkest of clouds hanging over it, and rightfully so, but he's also shown a forgiveness and a willingness to better himself. So I figured the least I can do is show love to a sneaker that I think is probably underrated in a underrated sneaker line that I don't think will ever get its proper due because of the actions.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll. Yeah, I don't know. That's a killer shoe though. Sorry, that was a bad choice.
I know, it's all right. I made the joke that once Nike dropped him, he was signed by Hush Puppies, and everybody just kind of looked at me. So,
I think that's funny. I'm sorry. I'm a cat person, though.
Yeah, that's true. Same.
Nobody's gonna go. Paul George. Nobody's gonna go.
When have I ever been known to say anything Paul George?
I have to admit, I have the NASA Paul George 3s back there, and I love wearing that shoe. It looks fantastic. The motif is great, but I'm not picking it either. I'm going with it was an honorable mention just because of that colorway. This shoe, here's a longevity pick. Here's a pick that you could still buy at CCS today, and I'm kind of interested in buying them to be a poser. But the Emerica Reynolds 3, baby. That was the shoe of like freshman year. Maybe it was more middle school, but like that was the cool shoe growing up. Like, oh my God.
We got a picture, Nick. I can't remember what it looks like.
Yeah, I got one. Hang on.
And I've been playing Tony Hawk, and he's in the game.
Who's your character, by the way, Robbie?
Yeah, who's your main, Robbie? We asked you this earlier.
Who's my what?
Who's your main character that you play with, or you go create a skater?
Robbie Falcon. I made him up. Duh.
Dude, right now, I'm between Kareem Campbell all the time and Nigel because he's just the god of skateboarding right now.
Rune Glifberg for me.
Kyrie back in the day?
Yeah, listen, Kyrie basketball jersey. He checked a lot of boxes for you. But speaking of Nigel, man, Mike, thank you for bringing visibility to the U.S. skateboarding. I guess, what do we call it? Is it a kit? Is it a jersey?
I'm calling every favor from everyone on our Discord. I don't care what country. I just need as many of those kits as possible. I'm replacing all my soccer jerseys with those. I fell in love with every one of those shirts today.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Yep.
They ain't.
Count on Robbie. Thousand the flames.
Yeah. T-Easy said Muska threes. We missed it.
Can you hold a baby inside that shirt? I don't think so, dude.
I mean, if I got a big enough size, I could.
Early 2000s Reebok.
Yo,
you know.
See I got my pack right here, ready to go. Baby drop in. Lock it in. It's like a bulletproof vest.
Oh man, yeah. I think so. So Todd said in the chat, the Muska threes. That's a good one.
Yep.
I don't know why you guys. Yeah. You know, I'm the Chris Paul hater, so I wasn't going to bring up the CP3 threes or
the ugly one.
The CP3. The CP3 was the one that they did like the True Blues and the cements and all that stuff though. Yeah. So I thought for sure somebody would bring it up.
Was that the one also that had like a voodoo colorway for like New Orleans? Because I did like that. I'm trying to remember if that was
that was the two. That was the Mardi Gras. That was the
yes.
Yep.
Now we missed Mellow threes.
Mellow threes.
The M3 was a good one we missed.
Dion, the DT Maxes, because they didn't even call him a 3.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Rodney Mullen Globe. The Mullen 3 from Globe.
It's good.
They still make that shoe. It's crazy. They still make a lot of those skate shoes. Like they don't ever go out of style.
Nobody picked a peak Tony Parker 3.
I refuse to do anything Spurs related. Thank you.
That's weird, Mike. You're the biggest Spurs fan I know. That's
absolutely not. My other half is, but not me.
Can I just make my Tony Hawk joke? Because Tony Hawk versus Robbie Falcon. Robbie Falcon's gonna beat Tony Hawk every time. Does a Falcon beat a Hawk?
I think so.
IRL
on the size, right? I don't.
I'm trying to remember what the Animorph said because I think one of the Animorphs was stuck as a Hawk, but the leader was the Falcon. So in my mind, the Falcon trumps the Hawk.
I mean, White Falcon Megazord. So I mean, you win on that just automatically.
Conversely, one of the corniest nicknames ever, Harrison Barn and the Black Falcon, which I think contributed to the fact that he turned into a role player. Had he not given himself that crappy nickname, he might have had a thing. But right now, he's American Andrew Wiggins.
Hold on. Could we have put no, I just lost the shoe in my brain. I had it there.
Dirtic 3.
Totally
DC Dirtic 3.
The Dirtic 3. We missed the Air Tech Challenge 3.
Yep.
Oh God, what is wrong with
I thought Nick would have that. I thought Nick would do the tennis.
I forgot.
You missed the Barclays. Oh man.
Wade 3. Actually like that one.
Wade 3s, yeah.
KG3.
KG3. Dang, Mario.
Man.
Wow,
this is why we need to think
about
this. So this is a reason for us to actually think about this a little longer than the text message an hour before. Like, hey, what are y'all doing? You want to do an episode?
We're procrastinators, all right. Look, we do what we do.
7 hours ago. I came ready 7 hours ago, and I still forgot about KG3. It's damn.
Yeah.
No one said Kenny 3. How did no one say Kenny 3?
Robbie mentioned it.
Yeah, earlier when okay.
It was in the same breath of trashing Paul George, though, so I think it just got swept.
I got lost in
technically has 2 lines, right? Because the answer and the question are 2 different.
Yeah.
Answer 3 is kind of ugly. Not answer. The question 3 is kind of ugly. No, question 3 is what you picked. What did you pick?
No, he picked answer 3.
Answer 3 is what I picked.
That's what I thought. The question 3
is like the newer version, right?
Yeah.
It might be like a legacy colorway, huh?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it looks like exactly because it's something weird. It's like a mashup of 20 different things.
It looks like the answer 11. Here, I'll pull it one.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
White Ranger Tiger Power. Stuck in my head.
Hey, don't play around. I got a sword on my wall. I can pull it down right now for you.
You got the flute though? The dagger flute?
No, I had a choice. It was a hard decision. It was like the
You didn't go with the dude?
Dude, I had to go with the sword, bro.
I get it.
It was tough choices though. I'm not gonna lie. I cried a little bit afterwards.
Yeah,
that was an ugly shoe. I'm not gonna lie.
It's definitely not. I mean, I like the answer 11, but it just feels like they were forcing it so much to be something that it wasn't with this one. I don't even know when they dropped that shoe because that would have been like probably about the same time as the 11 too. So I can't remember if it was. He played in it though, because he played in it in he has like a thanks Philadelphia version that was like a PE, but it definitely was not the greatest.
The Calvin Johnson Trainer 3. That's actually a good looking shoe. I forgot to bring that up.
Wow, Megatron.
The Mike Trout 3.
Yep.
Not to be confused with the Steve Bass.
Okay.
Steve Bass is not a real. Well, it's probably a real man somewhere. But.
All right, so should we run through them real quick so we can wrap?
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead. Let me pull my list back out because I forgot what I picked. All right, I'm ready when y'all are.
Lead us off, Mike.
All right, so number 1, Jordan 3. Number 2, Kobe 3. Number 3, Yeezy 700 V3. Number 4, Air Griffey Max 3. And number 5, G-Rose 3.
Okay. Nick, I think you're up next.
Hang on, I gotta regroup.
Okay.
One of you guys can go.
I'll go ahead. I've got the T-Mac 3s as my first overall pick, then the Zoom Soldier 3s. Thank you, Robbie. Kyrie 3s, Fila 97s, and the Nike Vic 3s. Robbie, how about yourself?
LeBron 3, Vince Carter 3. I'll call him Ryan Reynolds. Eric Reynolds 3, the P-Rod 3, and the Dame 3. D. Lillard 3.
Yeah, I love that shoe. So I got the Allen Iverson Answer 3, the S Skateboarding Koston 3, Adidas Kobe 3, Adidas Don 3, and the KD 3. Not too bad. We missed a lot, but let us know. Let us know your top 5 third signature shoes. I mean, we left probably a good dozen on the table, so there's plenty. If we don't see it in the comments, I'm gonna be super disappointed.
If I don't remember, it didn't happen.
And Memento style. I got a tattoo of my body. AEC3.
I just feel like just a joke forgetting about the AirTag challenge now. I'm just gonna sit in my corner and cry.
Know. Seriously, the KG3, man. Yeah,
no, I'm with Robbie. I left that on the table thinking Nick would get it because he is senior Agassi expert, Nick Engvall. But yeah, I don't know what to say.
Oh, man.
I brought these Kobe ones because I can only wear one shoe at a time, but it has nothing to do with this conversation. But it's a beautiful shoe.
As if we just pull out random shoes.
Nice.
As you're wearing a T-Mac jersey, I love it.
Just like grabbing stuff.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, let everybody know where they can catch up with you online.
Yep. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at MadWatcher789. You can find me on YouTube at MadWatcher. Nope. You can find me on YouTube at Mike Guillory. And then, of course, find me on Sneaker History.
Excellent. You can find me on Instagram at Roadm13. You can find me on Twitter at Roheezy. Robbie, how about yourself?
You can find me at Sneaker History. How about you, Nick?
At Nick Engvall on all the platforms. Catch you on the next episode. Peace.
See ya.
Hey everyone, this is Nick again. Before you take off, I wanted to thank you for listening to the Sneaker History Podcast. We just launched our new merch, including tees, stickers, keychains, and a bunch of other pieces you can grab to show your support for the podcast. You can purchase it now through our companion site, sittingtreasure.com. You can also get access to more episodes of the podcast by joining our Discord community at patreon.com/sneakerhistory. Plus, we've got a bunch of other fun things going on in the community, including trivia nights, giveaways, access to sneaker raffles from around the world, release announcements, and just in general, good people helping good people get the sneakers they want. Plus, we're not bought by advertisers, investors, or other big money. I'm confident in saying that we are the best sneaker community for people truly passionate about sneakers. We've also teamed up with a few partners to offer our supporters access to exclusive discounts. You can find some of those in the links in the description for this episode, and even more in our Discord. Give us a try, and if you don't enjoy it, you can always cancel the membership at any time. As always, thank you for rocking with us, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace. Hey everyone, this is Nick again. Before you take off, do us a solid and head over to Apple Podcasts to leave us a review. Give us a rating on Spotify and Amazon Music, and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because we have even more video content coming soon. Speaking of new content, we have an amazing community of sneaker enthusiasts that hang out in our Sneaker History Discord on a daily basis. While sneakers is a connection point that brought us all together, we've all discovered countless shared passions that we have in common with each other. We recently launched a couple of new podcasts directly from our community. One of them is a Formula One podcast. If you're an F1 fan like me, the Exhaust Notes podcast is your weekly fix of Formula One fun. It's hosted by myself, Rohit Malhotra, and Todd Yates. New episodes drop every Tuesday. I've been wearing fitted hats for years and collecting my favorite teams since I was a little leaguer. It has been awesome to see so many new fans getting into fitteds in recent years. Crown and Stitch is our new talk show about fitted hats with Dexter, Keith, and myself, where we talk about fitted hats, snapbacks, throw in some obscure hats because we all kind of like some funky stuff once in a while, don't we? Copping, collecting, and so much more. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Hit the links in the show notes for this episode to give our new shows a listen, and be on the lookout for more new podcasts dropping soon. Last but not least, tell someone you like their kicks today. You never know how far a simple compliment can take you, and we all know how good it feels to have someone show their appreciation. Thank you all for the support, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.